He's like, I think he's making a cordite video.
Enemy in sight. Tango down.
Hell yeah, dude.
Last man standing.
Target been
I'm not in prison, that's just architecture there. Oh, hello, welcome to the channel, and yes, you have me to thank for Jokesta popping off with the cordite. It's the cordite in that video there. What happened there was, I'm a big fan of gunsmiths, and there's a pro player in the Oceania server, SxC, who's based in Australia, or he is Australian, and he did a video with him popping off with the cordite.
And yeah, the cordite got a nasty little buff with it, so we're gonna be going ahead and playing some games with it today. I fucking popped off, boys. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Dropping aces and stuff, mate.
And I looked at that and thought, that looks like something that Jokesta would like, so I shared it with him and he used it. And I've only just gotten around to actually using it myself in rank.
I'm gonna try the cordite. Oh my god, the snipers, man.
They're on our spawn, by the way.
This dude there.
And here's my hissing thoughts on whether this gun, which is not meta, could be secret off meta, or at least competitive or viable in Season 7 of Call of Duty Mobile.
Bomb spotted. Bomb, man, cool.
Now, the cordite is an SMG that was introduced to the game back in May 2020, and it was meta. Now, I didn't have the cordite back then. I did not get to use and abuse that gun during its prime because it required a whole series of 1v1 missions to unlock, and
That was not helpful.
I just didn't want to do it. So I didn't get it until it was, you know, inserted into the game full-time at a later date, and it can now be unlocked at level 10 of the game. So for new players, when you get to level 10, you can unlock it. So it's a long time since it's been in its prime, and it did just get a little buff last season, which whenever this happens, people get all excited and think it's going to be meta, but it was only a pretty insignificant buff. I've got some stats here from Stats on Duty, which is associated with the CoD Mobile researcher path.
Oh my god.
The chest multiplier now is the same as the head multiplier, which is 1.2, which means the chest area is equally as lethal as the head now, and you can 4-shot with 2-arm shots below 8 meters. They say themselves the update was pretty insignificant. So, can it compete with the meta this season? I have a personal list of criteria for what works for me. I'm primarily an S&D player that I like quality gunfights, encounters. And so, you know, gun needs to have enough bullets because we're currently in a fast mobility meta in terms of player movement, and it is a little bit hard to track. Recoil must be manageable, so ease of use, and some versatility that you can get kills, like in this case, beyond the close range. And so this gun does tick some of those boxes. It's just the lethality question. Now, this footage that you're seeing here is just from the first day of me using it in ranked search and destroy. I did no warm-up going to these games. That's just a time factor for me, but I think it serves as a good example how someone with lower skill can still use the gun.
Ooh, ace. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Or for those that have better skill than me, that maybe you would absolutely destroy with it. So I agree with Jokesta's summary on this gun.
So what do I actually think about the cordite? I actually think that it's not the best weapon out there. It's actually a very nice weapon to rely on. Like if there's a lot of players up ahead, you can hip fire a lot, like if they're in a group. And yeah, you don't have to worry much. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's a good weapon you spam around. It's a really nice easy recoil to play with. Okay, they're definitely on the plane right now. It's an okay weapon. There's definitely a lot better weapons out here.
You will always do better using the most deadly weapon that is labelled meta and is popular in the game at the time. However, using an inferior gun and beating someone with it feels just damn good.
You got him.
I got the bomb.
Another one down there.
Oh, shit. How did he come up through there? Where's my backup?
So if you're into that sort of thing, if you're into having fun, honestly, using a lesser gun helps you get better as a player as well, because you have to respond to its needs using it in the right way. Another consideration is if you're wanting to grind weapons leaderboard, if you pick one of the meta weapons that everybody's using, your chance of even featuring on that radar is very, very low. But if you pick a gun like this, like the cordite, and you can do well with it, well enough in rank, then your chances of featuring there are greatly enhanced. So that's some hissing thoughts for you to ponder.
Oof. Got sniped from their spawn.
I'm gonna plant.
There's no. Nice. Now let's get our spawn.
Ah!
Fortunate.
Hate snipers.
Oh, come on.
And here's the loadout that I was using here. This came from Synchron, which I passed on to Jokesta. I haven't really seen anybody from the research community bother doing a cordite loadout for some time, but this one here seems to suit search and destroy quite well.
2 behind A there. One at their spawn. Okay, 2 at their spawn. 1 should be at home. 1 top story. Ooh. Okay, 1 on the right side there. Yeah, you saw him. Oh. He could be melee. Whoa. Alright.
Okay, if you wind up using the cordite here, come back and leave a comment as to how that experience went for you and what your thoughts are. If you're already using the cordite, tell me what you think about it. And while you're there, please make sure you like and are subscribed to my channel here. I'll be doing more of this sort of content, and share this with all your family and friends, because it's important information that they need to know. Okay, sure.
Oh, my mate. Oof.
Get some 10 guy above you. Jump. Or down there. One behind. One behind. One behind you.
Cordite just...
60. Okay. 360. Yes.
Thank you for being bait.